Ukens ord, Gareth, det
Blert.
And what does that mean?
If you're a blurt, I think it's... I haven't asked you whether I can swear on this.
Yeah.
I think if you're a blurt, you're close to being a gobshite, which is another... It's quite old school, I think, gobshite now. My dad always used to call me one. And I don't hear it as much now, but it is still a favourite insult of mine. I think a blurt is around the same sort of, neck of the woods, really, in that you're just a bit of a loud mouth, maybe, bit of a blurt.
Mm-hmm.
You might be doing people's heads in. You might be someone who's too loud in the pub, talks too much, acts a bit of a divvy, which is another one on your list. So it's just one of them sort of general insults, but I would say what I've described, you would be a blurt. But it can be one of them things like, fairly inoffensive if, say, like, I don't know, say your mate knocked a pint over you or something like that, and he's your mate, and so you don't want to call him like something too harsh, but equally you want to express some dissatisfaction. So you might go, "Oh, you blurt," and you might use it in that circumstance as well, I think.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound very... It sounds quite cute. It doesn't sound very offensive.
Not cute. It's not cute. Like, I don't think you'd want to be called one. Like, if someone said, like, do you know Maddie? And they went, "Oh, she's a blurt."
Oh, no. Yeah, when you say it like that.
You wouldn't want to be a blurt. You don't want to be known as a blurt.
What about a melt?
I mean, I don't use that one much myself, to be honest. I mean, I've obviously heard people say it. Of those that are on this list in front of me, meth, definitely. Melt, less so. Blurt, yeah. And divvy's great. I think divvy should be brought back more, and that's just when you're a bit of a dope.
I've taught my daughter that one. She's only 5. Is that bad?
No, I feel like that's fairly light touch, being a divvy.
Yeah.
If you're a divvy, you're just a bit of a dope. You know what I mean? So you might knock things over or make daft mistakes or whatever, and you're just always a bit of a divvy and that kind of thing. But it's fairly, it's fairly harmless, that one.
Yeah.
If you're a meth, you don't want to be called a meth. That's like, you've got bad trainees and like jag jeans and things like that. Then you're a bit of a meth, a bit of a scruff, or you might have like a methy car or
a methy. I've not heard methy. Okay, yeah.
Like things can be a bit methy, and
okay.
you can be a bit of a meth. You might have a mad haircut, and people might go, bit of a meth him, that kind of thing.